Hi Booth Warriors, I'm back again with Miss Kienast, and today she's going to be telling us her story after 30 years teaching at Booth.
So in 1992, I graduated from the University of Georgia. I interviewed for a 6th grade math position, but I didn't get it because Miss Troutman, our infamous Miss Troutman, who is our principal, was at another school and wanted to transfer to Booth. So transfers take precedence over new hires, so she was able to get that 6th grade math position, which was fine because at the time I didn't want 6th grade math. So I got to substitute teach that whole first year out of college, and then the next year I was interviewed for the 8th grade math position and got that one.
Wow, so all the people, most of the people at least that you were with while you were a substitute, they're probably still here now, right?
Very few of them.
Wow.
So when I first started teaching, Miss Mosley was here, Miss Reese, who you know is a long-term sub, and Coach Key also was here. Miss Goggins, I think, came the second year that I started teaching, but she was here as well. And I did teach on team with Miss Reese, and Miss Goggins and I taught math together a few years in 8th grade.
Is there anything else that happened?
So I stayed in 8th grade math for 8 years, and then I wanted to change it up. So then I went to 6th grade math. I taught that for a year. I taught 2 levels of math, an English and a reading, and I got pneumonia that year. And so I was like, I need to go back to 8th grade math. So I went back to 8th grade math for 5 years. Then I went to Math Connections for 2 years. Then I went back to 8th grade math for 5. And then I went to 7th grade math for 7. And then COVID hit, and I was high school certified, so they wanted me to go back to 8th grade math. And the cool thing about that was I went back to the original room that I first started teaching at Booth.
Wow, so full circle.
I went full circle.
Wow, that's awesome. And this scrapbook here, do you have from all the years you've been teaching?
Yes, so I started in '93, and I took a picture of what the sign in the old booth looked like in 1993, and so notice that it doesn't have an end date, so that'll be 2023. And so every year I take a picture of all my classes and just write myself some notes of what we did and things that I need to go back and look at and see what happened and how things have changed and how some things have stayed the same. But yeah, at the end of every year I take a class picture and then I just add it to my scrapbook.
Thank you so much for being here. Ms. Kienast, back to you.